Hey, dream builder, take a moment with me. Think about two mirrors in a dark room. One mirror shows how others see you. It shows all the boxes they try to put you in and all the limits they place on you. But the second mirror, this one is special. It shows who you really are. It shows all your dreams and the greatness inside you that comes out when no one's watching. Which mirror will you believe? Right now, you're at a turning point. It's the same choice that every successful person has faced. Will you live how others want you to live? Or will you choose your own path? My friend, I know that feeling in your stomach, that little voice telling you there's more to life. But everywhere we look, people try to tell us who we should be. They tell us what success looks like. Your family, friends, social media, everyone has their own idea of who you should be. I see you. I see how tired you are trying to make everyone else happy. Always asking yourself if you're good enough. Always trying to live up to what others want. It's like wearing a mask for so long, you forget your real face. Let me tell you a story about a wise man from long ago named Diogenes. He would walk through busy streets in the middle of the day carrying a lit lamp. When people asked what he was doing, he said, "I'm looking for someone who is true to themselves." Even back then, this wise man knew something important. The rarest thing in the world isn't gold. It's people brave enough to be themselves. In today's world, where everyone tries to look perfect on social media, this lesson matters more than ever. The wise teachers of the past knew something that science is just now proving. Real power isn't about controlling the world around you. It's about controlling what goes on in your own mind. A great leader once said, "You don't need much to be happy. It's all about how you think." Let me teach you about what I call the inside score. Most people live by what others think. They count likes on social media. They chase what others call success. But real winners play by different rules. They make their own score. Here's something you can do right now. Get your journal, yes, right now, dream builder. Draw a line down the middle of a page. On one side, write what other people say success is. On the other side, write what success means to you. What would make you proud, even if no one else knew about it? But knowing this isn't enough. To break free from what others expect, you need a plan. I'll teach you about the 3 circles. It's old wisdom made new for today. The first circle is what you can control. Your thoughts, your actions, your choices. This is where your power lives. When you wake up, you control your first thought. When things get hard, you control how you handle it. When doubt shows up, you choose whether to listen or keep going. The second circle is what you can shape, but not control. Your friendships, your surroundings, the chances you create. You can't make people like you, but you can be real and honest. The third circle is what you must accept, the economy, what others think, the past. Real power comes from knowing which circle things belong in and focusing on what you can control. Here's why this is so powerful, dream builder. When you understand these circles, something amazing happens. You stop caring so much about what others think. You don't need their approval anymore. Because you know the only mirror that matters is the one showing your true self. Think about people who changed the world. People said Steve Jobs was crazy for thinking everyone would want computers. Teachers thought Einstein wasn't smart. People told Martin Luther King Jr. his dream was impossible. But they all knew something important. Being great isn't about making others happy. It's about being brave enough to be yourself. Here's what I want you to do. Find a quiet place. Close your eyes and picture those two mirrors from earlier. Now see yourself walking past all the mirrors that show what others want. Keep walking until you find the mirror that shows your true self, your best self. Look deep into that mirror. What do you see? What dreams have you been hiding? What great things have you been holding back? Let it all come out now. Now open your journal and answer 3 questions. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? What dream have you kept secret because others might not get it? What one small step could you take today toward that dream? Remember, dream builder, you weren't born to live in anyone's shadow. You were born to shine your own light. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs the real you, your ideas, your voice, your special gifts. So right now, I challenge you to choose. Will you keep living by other people's rules, or will you be brave and become who you really are? Here's the truth. The biggest things ever done didn't come from people worried about what others thought. They came from people brave enough to do it their own way. Your journey starts now, Dream Builder. Tomorrow, when you look in the mirror, make sure you're seeing the real you, not what others want you to be. Until next time, let me share something personal with you, Dream Builder. When I was younger, I tried so hard to fit in. I changed how I dressed, how I talked, even what I liked, just to make others happy. Maybe you've done this too. Maybe you're doing it right now. I remember sitting in my room one night, looking at all the things I bought to impress others, the clothes I didn't really like, the games I played just to fit in, the books I pretended to read because they were popular. And that night, I asked myself, who am I really trying to make happy? That's when I learned something big. The more I tried to make everyone else happy, the less happy I became. It's like trying to fill a cup that has a hole in it. No matter how much you pour in, it never gets full. Let me give you some real examples of what I mean. Think about the kid who loves art, but takes business classes because their parents say that's the safe choice. Or the person who stays at a job they hate because others say they're lucky to have it. Or someone who doesn't start their own business because friends say it's too risky. These are the invisible chains we put on ourselves. But here's the good news, you can break free. Let me show you how. First, stop saying, I should. Every time you say, I should, ask yourself, who says I should? Is it really you, or is it someone else's voice in your head? This one change can open your eyes to how many choices aren't really yours. Second, start small. You don't have to change everything at once. Maybe today, you wear that shirt you love, but others might think is weird. Maybe tomorrow, you share that idea in class, even if it's different. Small brave choices lead to bigger brave choices. Here's something funny about Life Dream Builder. When you start being true to yourself, some people won't like it, but other people, the ones who matter, will love you more for it. They'll see the real you and think, wow, I wish I could be that brave. Let me tell you about my friend Tom. He worked in an office for 10 years. Every day, he wore a suit and tie. Every day, he sat in meetings, talking about things he didn't care about. But at night, he made amazing wood furniture in his garage. That was his passion? Everyone told Tom he was crazy when he said he wanted to quit his job to make furniture. They said, "You can't make money doing that." But Tom did it anyway. The first year was hard, really hard. But now, he makes beautiful furniture that people love. He's happier than ever. And those same people who said he was crazy, now they ask him how he found the courage to follow his dream. That's the power of looking in the right mirror. But maybe you're thinking, that's great, but I'm stuck. I have bills to pay. I have people depending on me. I hear you. Being true to yourself doesn't mean being reckless. It means making smart choices that move you closer to your real goals. Try this exercise with me. Think about your average day. Now count how many choices you make just to please others. The clothes you wear, the food you eat, the shows you watch, the things you say. You might be surprised how many times you choose others over yourself. Now imagine if you took just one of those choices each day and made it for yourself instead. One small choice that feels true to you. That's how change begins. Remember those 3 circles we talked about? Here's a trick to use them every day. When something bothers you, ask yourself, which circle does this belong in? If it's in the 3rd circle, what others think, the past. Things you can't control, let it go. Focus on your 1st circle, your choices, your actions, your thoughts. Some days will be harder than others. Some days you'll want to put the mask back on. That's okay. Being true to yourself isn't about being perfect. It's about getting back up when you fall back to being you. Think about a plant growing through concrete. It doesn't break through in one day. It grows little by little, finding small cracks, pushing through bit by bit. That's how you'll grow too. Little by little, choice by choice, day by day. You might not see the changes at first, just like you can't see a plant growing under the ground. But one day, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. You'll see how much stronger you are, how much more real you are. So, Dream Builder, as we wrap up this time together, remember this. The world is full of copies, but it needs your original. Your voice, your dreams, your way of seeing things. That's your gift to the world. Until next time, this is your friend on the path to greatness, reminding you that you only need your own approval to succeed. Keep being brave, keep being real, and most importantly, keep being you.